Now we're going to begin a series of lessons that involve improving the quality of our photographs using this group of tools here. The Spot Healing Brush, Patch, and Content Aware Move tools, as well as the Red Eye tool. So we'll begin at the top and work down. This lesson is going to be on the Spot Healing Brush tool. Now, we don't have any documents open in our interface, let alone any that would be suitable to demonstrate the use of these tools. So let's find one. Spot Healing tool. I'm going to find a suitable image to demonstrate this. So it's really good for removing acne from photographs. That's one of the strong points of this tool. So let's copy this image and keep it for the next few lessons because we probably will use it again. Don't just close it out. I mean, it's not hard to go and copy it over from the internet again if you have to, but just to save you the bother, I thought I'd throw that stipulation in. Now, we have our Spot Healing Brush selected. So what do? Well, like with any brush-based tool, and this is a brush-based tool, we can increase the size, the hardness, spacing can be set, etc. But one of the quickest ways to change the size of your brush is to use the two hotkeys, which we've mentioned before. They're to the right of the P key, the two square bracket keys. The left one goes down and the right one goes up in size. Then we can simply click on an area, and wow, it's almost like magic, isn't it? So you can, the tip I would give to you when using this is to reduce the size of your brush to a point where it just encompasses the blemish, so you don't have to manipulate too much of the pixel data. So for instance, that's about the size of the pimple here that I want to edit. I could go in like this, but then that's going to mess up my pixels because it's too large of an area. So that's just not a good idea. Adapt the size of the brush to the size of the affected area and then click. You can also click and drag to do streaks like this. I'm going to make this a little softer even than it is now. The softer the brush is, as a rule of thumb, the easier it will blend. The easier the result will blend. Okay, so there are other tools we can use to further improve this image. But to see what we've done, let's copy that image again and paste it. So that's before, and this is after. Before, after. When you see it like that, it really is a marked improvement. So the Spot Healing Brush tool is an excellent tool for working with acne and little blemishes like that in the skin. It can also be used for other things in other industries, but this is one of the most common applications of the tool and the intended application. You can see obviously up in the options bar that we have a few settings that we can manipulate, like proximity match, create texture, and content aware. In practice, just leave it in content aware unless there's a very particular reason why you need to use one of these other tools. But that will be a more advanced lesson and that would cover something like that. This gives you the functional use of the tool. So fantastic. The next lesson we're going to look at the Healing Brush tool, which is a related tool but just works slightly differently and can be used in conjunction with the Spot Healing tool.